Alright, final round, no green source. We do have a blue and a red source. I think this is worth a keep. We got the crippling chill, right? And we have a morph guy. Yeah, we're gonna keep it. Don't have our primary color in green, but I still think this is acceptable. Ooh, maybe we got the aggro Jeskai deck. Possibly Mardu as well. I would say Mardu Raid benefits a lot from that Swift Spear. Alright, well, certainly a good draw. Oh my god. It's a lot of Monastery Swift Spears. And the Defiant Strike? Whoa. This guy's deck's sweet. This is already like one of the cooler decks I've ever seen. Turn 2, 5 damage. 2 creatures on board. That is hot. This guy's deck is way hot. Red hot, one might say. I feel like we want to cut the Become Immense already. Feeling a bit awkward. Pre-combat Trumpet Blast, I can only hope? No. Alright, well if that's the 5-2, I should probably Crippling Chill it. But what else can I do? Guess I can... That Sultai Flare is going to be nice. I think we Crippling Chill his Morph. Although, I mean, it does draw us a card. We will be needing lands eventually. Could be better to do the Witness. It's almost 100% sure he attacks into it. But then he probably can't unmorph, so I can trade there. I guess I'll drop the Witness. I mean, I want the Crippling Chill too, but to be honest, I kind of want a creature that potentially can morph. If he swings with the morph, I think it's an easy block. Can't think of much at 4 mana besides the 5-2. Oh, well, there's one. Trumpet Blast. It's a lot of spells, yo. A lot of spells, yo. Bring low. No, I think we need this flare. Are we going to get active treasoned for the loss? Alright, Kieran. That's killable. And he's not even kind of trying to scare us. Ooh. That's a pretty sexy pickup here. What does a Winter Flame do for me that I want to do? I don't know. Let's chill out for now. I may end up hitting the Alabaster Kieran. More likely I'm going to try and use Winter Flame to kill his morph? I don't know what we're doing yet. Jiring Instigator. Alright. So he's going to steal our guy. This is definitely the time to use the old Winter Flame, so I got to decide how to best do this. At least his Swift Spears are kind of turned off, so I guess that we... Let's see here. Yeah, let's let the ability resolve. Let's move to our old combat phase. Alright. It's Winter Flame here. We definitely want to do both. I guess we tap our dude. Kill an ambusher. Certainly don't want to take damage from our dude. So we'll tap that. Guess we'll kill the ambusher. Presumably trade with something else. I think he's got a swing here. I think we got to make that trade, as much as I loathe to admit it. Kind of feeling as though we have to, as much as I'd like to just slam this Surak Dragonclaw at instant speed, I think we'd better kill this Kirin. Could crippling chill it. The reason I want to do it now is to dodge Feat of Resistance. Because Feat of Resistance would be kind of a blowout. Let's kill his evasive guy and hope our roadblock is good enough. I just don't think getting an arrow storm range is going to help us too much. Well, it seems like an easy block, I guess. Bring low. Arrow storm, maybe? Timely horde mate, bringing it back. All right, that works. Guess we're just leaving up the Dragon Claw, hoping that's enough. Ooh, well, change of plans. Bear's Companion. I'd rather put more bodies on the board to dodge more active treason effects. Especially bodies that gain life. Trumpet Blast would wipe my board. Wipe his board too. I'd gain 8 life. Alright. I guess I get behind that. That's interesting. Just Sky Charm doubled? Wow. That's pretty cool. Never seen that before. I've never seen Howl of the Horde played before, actually. I like the idea of it, though, with the Defiant Strike. Pretty impressive win. All right, let's see here. I think we better cut the Become Immense. Bit too expensive. Guess we should probably bring this guy in. It seems like he could trade maybe. Well, Bell Strike and Force Away. I think we're going to have to adjust our mana base, I think. But I'm okay with that. Singing Bell Strike, Force Away, Sandbar. Do I want all of those? Possibly. Maybe we cut the... Let's cut the Aerialists, because they're just a bit slow. Not that they're bad. And let's cut... I'm thinking Summit Prowler, and then we'll take one mountain away and we'll add one more island. So we've got some more blue source for all these blue spells we're bringing in, and it gives us a little bit more earlier protection. Brings us up to what, 7 blue sources? Now we're at 6 red sources. Yeah, it's probably okay. Yeah, let's try this. Would like to play first. And yeah, I guess we can keep this a bit slow, but at least we're gaining life and got all our colors and presumably staying busy after that. I guess Roar of Challenge is pretty terrible. I probably should have taken that out. I mean, it's an awesome card. It's just terrible against our opponent. It's too slow. Makes sense. Needs to be on curve. Play this to trade with his ambusher. Don't trust the Swift Spear. Yeah, I accept the trade. Oh, he's missing a land drop. Ooh, I wanted to capitalize there. Uh, let's just kill it now. Force the spell on his turn. Yeah. Ooh. Guess I wanted to Winter Flame that instead. Let's see if we get a land here. And no. Yeah, it's unfortunate in a bunch of different ways. Because him missing the land was pretty detrimental to him, so being able to get out the Elder. Our opponent's deck is amazing, though. Our opponent's deck is absolutely amazing. I love our opponent's deck. It's probably one of the best aggressive builds I've seen in this format. There was that Mardu deck actually that stepped on my face so badly I was embarrassed. But this guy's deck is sickly good. I mean, I'm very, very impressed with how powerful this guy's deck is. Let's drop a War Shrieker, I guess. Could be an Instigator, in which case he could crack in for 1, 3, 6. Yeah, it's not terrible. I think it's better than Bring Lowing his Morph guy and letting him continue the Jeskai Elder beats. Let's try this. Guess he doesn't have his white source yet? Oh, I spoke way too soon. Spoke way too soon. That was the Instigator. Alright. It's a lot of damage I didn't want to have to deal with, but it's okay. It was either that or I could have Bring Load the Instigator, in which case I would have just gotten... I think the issue was, the reason to not Bring Low the Morph guy was, if that wasn't a Jeering Instigator, then it was basically guaranteeing I was going to get hit with a Jeskai Elder. I mean, I did obviously end up getting hit with the Elder anyway, but if I didn't play the War Shrieker, I was guaranteed to, and for some reason that seems a lot less good to me. I really wanted the untapped land there for pretty obvious reasons. Being able to get that Surak dragon dude out would have been nice, but that's okay. Alright, I think we bring low that morph guy. And it was a weaponsmith. Well, pretty happy I took that guy out. Okay, so I can do the Dragon Claw, but I think we do Bear's Companion once again. Just really need to ensure that we have enough stuff out. Because if we don't have enough stuff out, we're going to die. This gives us some pretty good active treason protection, I think. Hordling Outburst. Alright, that's pretty good. We do have Roar of Challenge, though, don't we? Perhaps I shall do that. Yeah, I think we probably want a Roar of Challenge. Seems wise. Let's Roar of Challenge plus Morph. Alright. Roar of Challenge. 1, 2. Guess we can't do that, but we can leave up Force Away. It's alright. It's probably good enough. So let's get in with the bear. And we'll proceed to eat his goblins and instigator. So this guy's gone, that guy's gone. Let's take care of these 4 duders. Just trying to minimize a trumpet blast situation. Alright, let's pass here. Two cards in our opponent's hand, no more pressure. That's a good sign. Alright, guess that we get in with the bear here. I guess I could get in with the War Shrieker too, but let's give ourselves as much protection as possible. End of his turn, we're going to be doing the Dragon Claw, eventually segueing into a Master the Way. Right. Could have just attacked with everything, I guess, but that's alright. Let's get out the big man. Alright. So, say I swing team, he doesn't block with anything. He dies to Master the Way? Yeah, I think we go for that. Could have kill shot, I guess, but we'll make him have it. If he has kill shot, I guess I just force away my guy and then play a grizzly. Keep in mind, he does not have trample. My friend Serac, the Dragon Claw, does not have trample. He's just taking that. Alright, well, in that case, let's drop some rather convenient creatures. Guess I could just leave up Force Away just in case. But let's do the Sandbar instead. Guess I shouldn't have played that land, huh? It's got to do more than that. Okay, well that worked out. Yeah, our opponent's deck is possibly one of the best decks I've seen in Khans yet. Honestly, it really is that good. Manus Rider, which we passed him. Jeering Instigator, very powerful. Multiple Monastery Swift Spears, Horde Ambusher, Hordling Outburst, so you know there's some trumpet blast in there, or a Rush of Battle, of course. Horde Chief, yeah, this guy's deck is nasty. That is a nasty deck. The Roar of Challenge actually did work for us there, but I'm still a little bit hesitant, not going to lie. Little bit hesitant. He has a couple flyers, so I guess Windstorm is an option. Kills Watcher of the Roost for 1 mana. Kills Alabaster Kieran for 4. Seems a bit narrow. Seems a bit narrow. Could also see, I guess, cutting Roar of Challenge for Skuldkin is okay, but Skuldkin's not that good against a deck like this. It's just too slow. I guess Roar of Challenge, yeah, once again, Roar of Challenge did some pretty good work for us that game. That's tough. I mean, I could bring in a Blazebringer just because it blocks well. But that would be like the worst thing ever if he stole that from us, yeah. I guess we leave in the Roar of Challenge, but man, it really does feel slow, doesn't it? Could do the Embodiment, I guess, because it blocks reasonably well. But, yeah, alright. Let's give ourselves all the early protection we can. I mean, clearly, our opponent kills us by, like, turn 5 through 7, so anything we can do to prevent that would be ideal. Alright, well, good news. Got ourselves a good hand. Guess we'll go to the Cliffs. Actually, I guess I could have done the Monastery, huh? But to be honest, it's pretty much the same thing, except this gains me a life. Pretty sure I know what my opponent drew. It was either a Mountain or a Swift Spear. If he attacks, I think we do block, because I don't want him to follow up with a Horde Chief. Alright. I'll still make this trade. I would have. I guess here we play the tap land, swing with the sandbar, as odd as that is, and get the aspirant down. Now he can Jeering Instigator and crack us in for 6, which is acceptable. I'll accept that as long as I can dictate that that's exactly what his turn is, so we can get that out of the way. Well, I think we block Swift Spear here. It forces him to protect it. He has to use like a Defiant Strike or something. Yeah, even Jeskai Charm. Well, I guess that does make it survive. Alright. Well, wish I'd blocked the Morph. At least it didn't go forward our face, right? Here's that. Well, Sultai Flare looks good here, I guess. Otherwise, Winter Flame now. Just to kill his Morph? Unfortunately, I can't Warshrieker plus that. Well, that's alright. We don't have to Winter Flame yet. We get in for 2. Follow up with Warshrieker plus Loxodon Morph. And that's actually pretty good. Pretty decent board state. Now if he instigators us, it's not the worst. I don't know. Trading an Aspirant and 3 damage for a Jeskai Charm, it's not great, I admit, but Jeskai Charm is one of those cards that's really just amazing at any point in the game, so getting rid of it, or making him use it at least, Feels kind of good. Unfortunately, there's that sweet Jeskai uncommon too. Lets you bring dudes back. Kind of forgot about that. Oh, okay. So Weaponsmith mana is showing. In that case, let's just block like this. All right, this is actually perfect. I lose a morph guy I don't care about, and now we can presumably eventually deal with that dude. At least we're cracking in for more damage. Yeah. I think here we just swing for 5, play the Sultai Flare, and we're not blocking. Yet. Not blocking yet. All right, did have the Horde Chief, which is a pretty good play. Let's see here. Think we... Crack in for 8 here, which means next turn I could have lethal with the Awaken, which means I could Winter Flame. So perhaps I swing with Shrieker Flare. He probably doesn't block. And then I tap Weapon Master, kill Warrior. He can swing with Horde Chief if he wants. Or I can try and chill out a little bit, I guess. Let's, I guess we'll chill. Playing against the aggro deck here, so it seems unwise to try and out-aggro the aggro deck. Alright, well, Kieran could be a problem, but for now, I think we'll just hope to draw. Oh, that was a good one. Alright, pass again. Gonna be crippling, chilling his Kieran. Alright, pretty solid draw. I don't think he's got a good attack here. I want him to get greedy for it, though. He's got some spells in hand, though. He could. Alright, I think if he'd had a spell, he probably would have... Or a assistant spell, I should say. He probably would have played it there. Possibly not. Ooh. Yeah, I think we want to master that 4-3. Let's take care of that threat. I mean, Kieran's an issue too, but... I'm trying to think what else I could do. I could drop the Grizzly. Dropping Grizzly plus Winter Flame's not bad. It would disable 3 creatures for my next turn. It's really not bad. Let's drop the Grizzly and do the Winter Flame. I think that's best play here. Could actually just swing with my War Shrieker. But then I guess he double blocks there. I guess I can Awaken and kill them both, but I think we wait one more turn here. Oh, he's swinging team. All right. Let's make sure we do this effectively here. So I believe the blocks are. He's got to have a trumpet blast, right? That would make the most sense. Let's do Sandbar on Swift Speed. He's got to have a spell, though. Okay. So if he's got a spell, this is going to get up to. If it's another Jeskai Charm, if it's Trumpet Blast, it gets up to 3 toughness. So let's maybe block like that. I think I'm going to end up awakening the bear on my dude. Because that would still survive a Trumpet Blast. And kill his guy. Yeah. I think so. And then I guess we block Warrior because I can't do anything else with this guy. Grizzly can block. Student gets Jeskai Charm versus Trumpet Blast. Kind of feel Trumpet Blast, but does he have multiple charms? I don't think he does. He played that Howl of the Horde to double up the effect. I don't want to give him good trades on the surface, but I certainly don't want to. Guess we'll do it like this. It's not the trades I really want to do, but I mean, the thing is, Trumpet Blast isn't the worst. The second Jeskai, that's just insane. That's just bonkers. That is insane. Alright, so let that resolve. Let's awaken our dude. I think we did. We made out of this okay, to tell you the truth. That could have been way worse. I mean, we're taking some damage. He's left with a much significantly better board than we are, but considering that guy has multiple Jeskai Charms in his deck, this guy's deck is absurd. So I only have 6 resources. I guess I can Master the Way his flyer. This time it will actually work. And if I draw a land, I can force away too, which is nice. Did not get the land. Pretty reasonable draw, though. It's going to be Trumpet Blast for the win. As much as I like a good ascendancy, I think we drop the companion. I think we might have to swing with this flare. Let's see. If he drops an instigator and steals a guy, and I attack, I'll only have 1 blocker for 2 attackers. He'll probably steal my bear. I'd be left with a companion. I guess we wait 1 more turn. I guess we double block. Hmm. Oh, wow. He did have Aerostorm. All right. Well, no way to win that, unfortunately. Awesome deck on our opponent's side. I wish we could have beat him. We were really close. Almost did it. He only had one card left. We were just about to turn the tides, but nope. He really did have just one of the most amazing decks I think I've seen in Khans of Tarkir. I think our opponent would have been actually heartbroken if he lost with this deck, because I'm gonna say it. Our deck was amazing. Our opponent's deck was significantly better than our amazing deck. So if you have an amazing deck and your opponent has better than amazing, what does that tell you? This has got to be one of the best. I think this trumps. You know what I'd love to see? I would love to see this Jeskai deck versus that Mardu beatdown deck. I would love to see. That would be a phenomenal game match. That would be insane. Um, I'm not bummed about this loss in any way. This guy's deck was absolutely insane. This match was very close. I think we definitely were just on the cusp of turning the tide. It really came down to the creature being able to attack in and having the arrow storm. So I guess unfortunately, I could have forced away and bought a turn, but we hadn't seen the arrow storm until game 3. So up until this point, it was just an assumption that he had it. He did, in fact, have it, and it was the card that one of the last 2 cards he had in his hand, which sucks for us. But yeah, our opponent's deck was insane. Absolutely insane. That was crazy. Still a very fun draft. I'm very happy with what we drafted and how it turned out and played for us. So I liked it. Those Alpine Grizzlies, still loving them. Great card. All right, we'll see you guys for the next draft.